YouTube fam, Torpid fam, it's Torpid here. My goal for today's video is for you to understand Resto Shaman at a strong level and then tailor it to your own unique PvP situations after. I know when I'm picking up a new class, new talents, a new spec, it can be pretty overwhelming. World of Warcraft is extremely fast-paced right now. Everybody flames you the minute they get one shot or you get one shot. And so what I want to do is do what people have done for me. Give you guys enough information that you're playing the class well enough that you can learn on the side and enjoy it and start multi-classing today. Let me know what you like about this video, what you think is missing. I want to keep it short, concise. Like the video, share the video, subscribe the video. I love you guys. I hope this video helps. Okay, guys, I'm going to take you through a simplified healing for Shaman. The first thing you're going to do is have Water Shield on yourself so you gain mana when you get hit. The second thing, cast Sky Fury down here at the bottom. Give your teammates that mastery buff and apply Earth Living Weapon to your weapon. This is going to give you a healing over time effect every once in a while when you cast a heal. The second thing you're going to do is always keep an Earth Shield on yourself for that extra protection. And most importantly, have an Earth Shield on your primary target. Now, the Earth Shield will no longer fall off with the talents we have selected. So once it's on your target, the only thing you have to worry about is swapping it between whoever's dying on your team. It's going to give you a 20% heal. You need to have it on your primary target. The second thing we're going to do is cast an Unleash Life to get our Ancestor rolling and to start getting another one in the next 15 seconds. Our Ancestor is going to cast, it's basically when you cast a heal, it's going to cast a heal at a slightly lesser effect. When you do some damage, it actually does some pretty good damage on the side. So you want to have as many Ancestors out as possible. We get those out through Unleash Life and through our Ancestral Swiftness, which we'll get to. Once you have your first Unleash Life out, you're going to primarily put a big Riptide onto the main target you think is going to be open on or maybe already taking damage. From here, you're going to see how it lays out, but most likely you're going to want to get a Healing Stream down before you take CC, and you're going to want to get an Earthen Totem down before you take CC. Healing Stream Totem here is going to be healing over time. Earthen is going to be absorbing damage as long as your teammate stays within that. From there, it's very simple, and the reason Shaman is fun is you get your totems down, and then you either get to use damage, utility, or a little healing on the side. So your two heals are going to be Healing Wave or Healing Surge. Ideally, you're always using some kind of LOS so that you're not as easily kicked or interrupted, and you're going to cast one of the two. Now, with one of the talents we're running, Whispering Waves, 15% of our healing waves gets duplicated onto our teammates. So when possible, you're going to want to cast a Healing Wave. Now, these two used to be a bigger margin in healing. Healing Wave used to heal a ton more than Healing Surge. Now they're pretty similar, but the difference is Healing Wave costs half the mana and it heals your teammates with Riptide. Healing Surge costs more mana, doesn't heal them, but Healing Surge is a 1.4 second cast here, you can see, and Healing Wave's a 2.3 second cast. So Healing Wave a lot slower when you need to top your teammates. Healing Surge is going to get the job done, especially if you've been efficient with your mana. That's a quick layout of the easy spells. Now, I guess actually the bigger spells are even easier. When you see a mage combusting, when you see a hunter using True Shot, you're going to want to pre-put down a Healing Tide Totem. Now, your Healing Tide Totem is going to pump massive heals, but the enemy teams are going to be looking to kill it. So it's important with your Totemic Recall, which we'll get to in utility, to make sure that when you have a totem down, you move them behind a pillar or pre-place the Healing Tide here so that your main heals don't get taken away because the good teams look for that. Your next big ability is going to be Ascendance, transforming into a Water Ascendant. This is where you're going to duplicate all your healing at 70% effectiveness. You'll see my guy transform. All my healing is going to be duplicated. I'm going to be pumping out big heals. From here, we have Spirit Walker's Grace. With one of our talents, this is an Aura Mastery. You can see right here, not only am I able to cast and move, but I can't be kicked. From there, you have your typical Spirit Link, which you drop, and everyone inside their health becomes very similar. The damage reduction happens depending on your talent. You gain a small shield. And then over here, you'll see I have Ancestral Swiftness on a big defensive tree and on the small defensive tree because you're going to be weaving these out. One of the strong things as Shaman is when your totems are running out and your teammate takes a huge chunk, you have a 30-second Ancestral Swiftness that when I press it, I'm always going to combine it with Healing Wave, and it's going to instantly that training dummy almost got topped, and it's taking permanent damage. And it's going to summon 2 Ancestors. Now, if I have an Unleash Life cast, we're going to get an additional one. So between your Ancestral Swiftness and your Unleash Life, you're going to get these Ancestors out who are going to be healing with you the entire time. and they're both on extremely short cooldowns. Okay guys, when it comes to doing damage on Resto Shaman, here's where I want you to start. You're going to just get into the habit of putting your Flame Shock onto the enemies. When you do that, you're going to get a chance every time it ticks right there, perfect video YouTube timing, to get a free Lava Surge, okay? Or Lava Burst, it's called Lava Surge. What you're going to do with that proc is smash it into your Flame Shock targets. Now, more importantly, as you're getting your Flame Shocks out, you're going to be healing your teammates. And when you cast your Ancestral Swiftness and heal your teammate, you summon 2 Ancestors. The second you Flame Shock a target, you're going to see them both cast a Lava Burst. The second you cast a Lava Burst, they're both going to cast a Lava Burst. So your biggest and most useful damage is going to be when you have your Ancestors out and you're weaving through your Flame Shocks onto separate targets, not just one, and casting those Lava Bursts with the help of your Ancestors and your own team, your own damage. You can see here, the Ancestors in 4 casts did pretty decent damage, and my own Lava Burst did pretty decent damage. Now, sometimes a couple million can be the difference in a kill. The other thing that's nice is when you have your Ancestors out, you just press Flame Shock and they instantly cast one. So even if you don't have a proc and you don't want to stop for Lava Burst, if you can just cast Flame Shock in between your globals, you'll see they do the damage with you. Alright guys, I'm going to take you through all the utility of Resto Shaman. The reason I love this class is because while your totems are healing your team, you get to have so much fun shutting down the enemies. So Blackbeard's going to go ahead here and cast a Chaos Bolt, and the first thing I'm going to show you is our 12-second Wind Shear. So Blackbeard, if you want to cast a Chaos Bolt on me, I don't need to heal this damage when I can just kick it and shear it. After that, your biggest defensive for DPS that are in front of you, and it can help set up kills for your team, is casting a Lightning Lasso. You can see my tracker shows it as basically a kidney shot here. Out of that, you have the choice to Hex healers or Hex DPS in front of you, and I like to pair this with the next talent, which is the Earth Grab. A lot of people, when they get hexed, they try to take damage to break the hex, but if you root them right where they hexed, then they're stuck there. The other combo out of root that's nice is dropping your Capacitor Totem, that when it blows up, adds an AoE stun, so you can really group up a lot of people and stun them. The next thing that combines with both of these is your Static Field Totem, where you can place it down, and then with Totemic Projection, you can move the players within that totem. The next really powerful thing and the most fun on Shaman is Purging. So Blackbeard, if you can cast your Nether Ward, that deflects all his spells, boom, purged it off. When a melee opens on top of you, Thunderstorm to knock them away. And then Totemic Recall, which is the talent down here. My camera's not blocking it. Perfect. You can either have it recall 2 totems or reduce the duration. And so if you want to go ahead, Blackbeard, and cast a Incinerate or something into this grounding totem, the best way to stop damage sometimes is to make it go to your totems. You don't need to heal your team if you send a Fire Mage Combust, if you send his Incinerates into the totem. But you can also recall your Earthen Wall Totem. You can also recall your Healing Stream Totem. And then Blackbeard, last thing, go ahead and cast a Fear on me. If you think there's a Fear and you have no way of dodging it, you can press Tremor Totem, and instantly the Tremor Totem gets you or your teammates out of fear. So combining this with the healing from your Ancestral Swiftness instantly and all your totems makes Shaman extremely potent. Okay, when it comes to gearing up your Shaman and looking into the information a little bit deeper than what I've done in the video today, you're going to come to Murloc.io, the link will be in the description, and you're going to be able to search 3v3 or Blitz at the top here, and 2v2 and Solo Shuffle, of course. Now, we're going to take you through this. It shows the top Resto Shamans. It shows the talents that they're using. You can see the little legend here. Orange is what's mostly being played, and for a good reason. Shows you the hero talents. Shows you all the gear you need, all of the embellishments you need, all of the enchantments you need, all of the gems you need, and it breaks down the race for you guys. Like I said at the beginning, I wanted to make a guide that was for the larger population of people swapping between classes and give you a strong starting point. There's a couple different things that I didn't add in this video that I've seen now watching it back, but let me know what you've missed, what you want to see. If you want to see gameplay, different situations for Shaman, different situations for other classes, let me know. Please support the channel. A like goes a long way. I love you guys. Good luck on Resto Shaman.